Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. Today we got a really cool team from Turtlenator, who I believe went top 128 at the Milwaukee Regionals, with a cool Ground Terra Cali, like Discharge Miraidon. Super cool tech. I really like the Iron Boulder. It's a mon that I've been kind of looking at for NAIC, like Boulder, Treads. Similar idea, just get that speed boost and just threaten things. I also have the Iron Valiant with the Sash, with the Icy Wind, with the Wide Guard. Some super cool tech on this team. Let's see how it does on the ladder. I don't really know the lines for this team. I should probably have thought about that before, but here we are. We're going to learn the lines together. If you haven't yet, while you're watching, please drop a sub. Just take a minute of your time. You can do it before I figure out what mons I want to bring to this. I could see an Ensign. Ensign plus restricted is what I'm looking at, probably with a Rillaboom in the back. What I'm saying. So I don't love leading Cali. I kind of like the idea of just leading Miraidon Boulder and seeing what we can get done. But we do lose the speed boost with a Rilla switch in. So something to note. I do kind of like Miraidon Valiant with what's his name, Calyrex Ice in the back with like a Farigiraf. What do you think about that? Get, you know, a YOLO foul play off on this Cali Shadow to end the game. I don't know. We'll see. But guys, let me know, what kind of niche mons do you like pairing with your restricted and Regi? I really think that with the dual restricted really opened up a lot of like the Cork Drive mons, those futuristic mons to get that booster energy and then kind of, you know, go toe-to-toe with the Photosynthesis Sun boosted ones that were so prevalent in past regulations. Horn Shadow Rider is not something that I really wanted to see. I'm gonna be honest. It's not what I wanted to see. Because they do just get Tailwind, Astral. Now, I could Wide Guard. I don't hate that play. We just try to Discharge and Wide Guard. I don't think it's bad. I think it's one of the only outs we have here. We could Icy Wind, but it's going to take 2 Icy Winds, and by that point, he's gotten like 2 knockoffs. So we are discharging here. The Wide Guard will protect the Valiant, which is a super cool little niche interaction with Wide Guard. Now, obviously, they can go for something like a Psychic into the Valiant, which is good. Yeah. Good play. But we might be able to get a nice little para off. Let's see. Discharge does have, I think, what, 30% chance to para? And maybe just get this Torn right off the board. Almost O-code that Cali and the para. It's so nice. And that also eliminates any kind of like prankster taunt shenanigans. Got Zama. So there's a Wide Guard of their own. Let's see. I think I'm pretty free to swap in for Farigiraf here. And maybe just go for like a yellow Moonblast into this Zenta. Just to start chipping this thing down. Could say, oh, you should just get the Shadow Rider off the board. And you might be correct. But I don't think Shadow Rider can really do anything to this Farigiraf, which is why I kind of want to start chunking the Zenta. Also, if they get fully paired, it'd be so nice. No Wide Guard. Interesting play. We get the Moonblast off. And the Astral Barrage. So they are at +1. Something to note. They can body press this Friggraph, but they'd have to double it to actually get the KO. With like a sidekick plus body press, what I'm looking at. I kind of like Callie here. And what I want to do is I kind of want to foul play probably Terra. So we don't die to Astral, which we might die anyways. I'm not really sure. Because you're Orb. So I think we just Psychic here and we actually Terra Trick Room. Because they could be trying to call like a Protect Callie Trick Room Friggraph, and they could double into it, which is something I don't want to happen. Obviously, the double up into Callie would just kind of win this out as well. There's the Behemoth Bash. Are you Psychicking the Friggraph? No, just Astral. Yeah, we should be good. Even at +1, I'm pretty sure Callie Ice eats. It does. It does well enough. And that's a Callie down. That's a Trick Room. And that's a little bit of damage on this Zenta. Nice crit, and what, 25%-ish? We do have to be conscientious of Wide Guard from Zenta. There's an Incineroar. That is not something that I really wanted to deal with. Do have that clear amulet, so no attack loss. I kinda see, because the problem is I think that we lose the Callie here no matter what we do. So I kind of just want a helping hand, high horsepower this Incineroar, just to get it off the board. Could be Grass Terra. Wouldn't even be bad. We probably don't even need the helping hand with the Ground Terra. But let's see it. Are you tearing a Zenta? No. Good play. Fire Terra Incineroar. Not sure about that one, Chief. Like, unless you're rocking Iron Ball Ensign. There's the Y Guard. It wasn't going for Glacial. There's the high horsepower, yeah. That's Incineroar is gone. Rocky Helmet Ensign. It's good. It's a good set. I don't know about Fire Terra, but you do you, Chief. Alright. So now we just, I actually think we don't helping hand. We just Psychic and high horsepower. Just in case we miss the high horsepower, we get a little bit more damage off. Possibly KOing. Let's see it. Big thinking. Got one Mon. 4 moves to select. What will it be? The world may never know. Psychic almost picks up. High horsepower, though. I think that's a KO to Zenta. GG's. Really well played. I like that. Team worked. Discharge came in super clutch. I think if we didn't get that para on the Calyrex, it would have been a little bit dicier. But I think we still would have been okay. Rayquaza. This is a super cool team. Like, yeah, like, you know, some extreme speeds coming off from that Rayquaza with the Xianpao Shred. That could be Scarf Final Gambit Ape. It's something to be aware of. They don't have a lot of inherent speed control, but they do have all of the priority in the world while stopping ours. We do have a Friggraph, though. So, you know, we got shots. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. How do we deal with this? I don't see them really wanting to set TR with Frigoraph. I could see the Frigoraph coming for foul play, but you do have a Shanpao too, so like I don't know. Is this a Boulder game? Maybe. Be really nice to have Volcarona, who also may come. I kind of like going something like this. Yeah, I think that'll do. The Cali Eye in the back kind of seems weird, but I think I kind of like it just to kind of maybe pick something off after I've dealt with everything. We'll see. Alright, we got Rayquaza Volk off the rip. Alright. Obviously, this Volcarona can go for, like, Quiver Dances. Obviously, this Rayquaza can go for super dicey extreme speeds. Let's see how we want to do this. We could just discharge again, to be honest. We use like Scarf, Outrage, Rayquaza? Because we do outspeed everything here. I think I'm fine with that. Just wide guard, discharge, you know what I mean? Like, if we get some Paras? There's that Rage Powder, yeah. I don't need a burn on my Miraidon. I know it doesn't really affect its attacking stat, but, like, you know, I don't need that chip. Can we get some Paras? Swords Dance. Oh, boy. That's gonna be dicey, guys. This E-Speed's about to cook. What I kind of want to do... I don't click that discharge button. It's going to look a little weird, but I didn't bring the Frigoraph, so it doesn't matter. We just click the discharge button, and this turn we actually go for the Icy Wind. Yeah, if I would have brought that, I should have brought that Frigoraph. That's my bad. Because you're going to Terra Normal E-Speed and probably just delete the Miraidon. So it means I probably should have just Moonblasted, but it's fine. Got the Rage Powder again. Yeah, there's the E-Speed. Into Miraidon. Obviously takes it out. Orb, too. Jeez. Alright, we hit our Icy Winds. Almost take out that Ray. Next time they hit something, that Ray is gone. So I kind of just like... What do you go after here? What do you got in the back? Shanpao. What was their last restricted? I don't remember. I'm going to go Cali. How many more turns of terrain do we have left? That's kind of important as well. We have 3 turns, and they have a Zacian in the back. I want to protect here, and I am just going... Actually, no, kind of like just coaching here as well. But we can just Icy Wind this thing. Yeah, there's Protect Ray. It's good. They're going to try and get a burn on the Cali here. This is where I do actually really like Fire Terra Cali, but the Ground Terra is super nice. I actually kind of wonder how many speed drops before Cali is faster than this. Oh, there's Heat Wave. That's fine. That's a lot of damage. Alright. Does Cali eat a +2? No, but you know what it does? An Iron Boulder does. And then we just... Coaching that? Depends on if it lives or not, realistically. I think we just Moonblast. Let's see how defensive this Iron Boulder is with its rock typing, which does resist extreme speed, but this is a Terra normal Swords Dance boosted extreme speed. It lives. That's all that matters. It lives. The Rayquaza goes down. We Moonblast the Volcarona. It does not go down. That's actually bad. Ooh, but we live. Nice. Hey, you know what? Iron Boulder's kind of nice, you know? That rock typing. There's a Farigiraf. That's interesting to me. What's my speed tiers here? 190, and it's slower. So I don't really want to... How many turns of terrain? Excuse me as I forget my menus again. 1 turn of terrain. Alright, this is gonna get dicey. I'm gonna protect here and just... Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to risk it. We Mighty Cleave here, and we just Moonblast. Okay, so they are probably going to TR, which I think is fine. What I was worried about, which I could have Mighty Cleaved the Volcarona, but I really did not want to get burned. But we are orbed, so like we kind of just go down anyways. But if they're Trick Rooming here, which I think they might be, I think we're in an okay spot, you know? My foul play. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. This Calyrex is not in a good spot, though, let me tell you. Ground Tear is not doing me any favors here. If I would have brought the Farigiraf, we would have been fine. So this one is 100% on me just not playing Team Preview optimally. But that's fine. So we are not weak to foul play anymore, which is good. Behemoth Blade will just end us, though, I'm pretty sure. Foul play into Behemoth Blade definitely KOs the Scally, though. Let's see it. There's the foul play. There's the Glacial. Doesn't get the KO on the Farigiraf. I'm going to protect a turn. Just see what they want to do. Yeah, they're just going to Behemoth Blade foul play. Fair enough. As a Psychic. Interesting. So I think we do just click high horsepower into the Zacian. And hope for the best. It's a big Behemoth Blade. Yeah, that's way too much damage. There's a Psychic. Not resisted anymore, so that does pick up the KO. GG's. Super well-built team. Like I said, if I would have brought that Farigiraf, it would have been a different game, because we would have gotten rid of the Rayquaza. So we still would have had Miraidon on board. But it's what it is. GG's. I think we're going to call it there. Have a great day, guys. Please remember to drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what teams you want